Oh, it's working! Okay, oops. Hopefully it stays like that. Don't move. We got it. I hope it's working good. I had some computer issues this morning. I don't know what was going on. I always have computer issues. Anyway, here we are. We're doing our live. If you saw the cover photo, it is our giveaway day. So this whole month of April, I did Designaversary celebration. You know that, right? And then I had a little video and I was showing, hey, you can get some stitch markers and a little measuring tape and some more stitch markers and 2 hooks. These are fancy little hooks. And I guess officially you're supposed to give like a prize amount, so I don't know. This hooks, they were $9 each Canadian. And I think this was $2. I think this was like $6 or something like that. And Neatsy actually supplied these to me, so I don't know how much they were worth because I didn't buy them. Oh, they all fell out. Okay, sorry, come back here, come back here. They're so pretty. Don't get lost, don't get lost. Okay, where's the camera? Oh, yeah, you can't see them. Oh, I'm really good at this. No, oh. Okay, fail. Anyway, they are really pretty. The picture that I took, the still picture, looks a lot nicer. This video camera thing doesn't work that great. The one that's on my phone is better, but then I don't have as many options for doing stuff on the screen. So this is, I was hoping, I tried to learn before I got on here how to show you like my screen. I thought I could do like a screen sharing thing and you could see the comment picture go round and round. I've seen other people do it and I can't figure it out. My computer just won't do it. So I don't know if it's me or if it's my settings or what, but you're going to have to just believe me that that's what's going on. So I don't know. Is it boring if I say like, hey, all month long you guys have been taking sales and I've been crocheting. This is almost a sweater, but not really. And I haven't come out with a new pattern all month, unless you count the tutorials, which actually did take a lot of work, but I don't think they really count as new patterns per se, although it is a pattern. Anyway, the point is I've been crocheting. So I made like a hat. You saw my unboxing. I'm very fast at crocheting. I'll wreck my hair, so I don't want to do it. And I don't know if I love the detail, but it is technically a detail thing. And I met gauge as far as I can tell, but maybe I'll have to remeasure and see what I messed up. Not sure it's my favorite. Not really a hats person, but I know in the sun that my head gets too hot. So I wanted to do that. And I'm excited that this month I will hopefully come out with new patterns instead of just saying here's sales on all my old patterns. That's the plan. So today, I was going to see if maybe I could show it on here. Like, I don't know if that's weird. Let me get the camera up. So if I do like, oh yeah, it's a very weird angle. Okay, so I'm going to go random comment picker and then start. Is it working? Can you see it? It says Rescue Books Bookkeeping is my winner. Did it show? I don't know if it worked. You guys are going to say, wow, she is bad at this. But that is the winner it picked. So I will tag you, Rescue Books. What was that say? Rescue Books Bookkeeping. I wonder if they do bookkeeping. Hopefully they also do crochet, right? Oh, I forgot to mention my patterns. Oh, you get all this stuff. And you also get a year access to all my patterns, which really means 3 years access because I have 2 years under my belt. And you get all of this year. And I don't know how to make the code. I guess it would be harder for me. It's easier for me to just click the button and say all. So I think it looked like I apologize, I shouldn't really guess at that, I suppose, but the winner will get a code and they will get all my patterns and then it will last all year long. They can download anything. They will get these things. We're going to be in contact and I'll get your address. And hopefully you guys had fun. My Designaversary was fun for me because sometimes I forget all the cool things I've done. I'm so busy pumping out new stuff all the time and I have so many ideas still in my head that I want to get out and I forget like I've actually come pretty far in 2 years, and I should be proud of myself and take a moment to say, huh, this is pretty cool. Good job, Ashley. I don't really do that very often. I'm too busy going, okay, that was nice. Go, move on. Yeah, that was nice. Okay, move on. Yeah, that was nice enough. Go. And most of the time when I say that was nice enough, it's because it wasn't perfect. Something was wrong. It wasn't exactly what I imagined, or I don't know. So, it's a pretty short video. I know that the live video that I did for entering was a bit long for some people, and that's because I got very badly. And so I was trying to do better this time. And I've been working really hard on making a video for this one. This is a sonic screwdriver, or it's most of a sonic screwdriver. It's not quite finished. And I've been working on the videos for this one, so I've been practicing my less babble. Good morning, guys. My loyal followers here to see me because I'm so cool. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys will still stick with me. Maybe you only signed up because you wanted to win, and now you'll be like, didn't win, goodbye. I won't know. Well, I might know. I get reports. I don't really read the reports. If I was better at being a business person, I'm sure I could take reports from all the things I use, and they would say, oh, you should send your emails at 2 a.m. And I'd be like, great. I just send my emails when I get a chance. So that's all I know. If you wanted to see this, because I'm really cool, this is what I've been working on. And this square is the Dream a Dream square. And I made it a whole bunch of times. And now I'm making it into a sweater. And it's supposed to be kind of a loose-fitting sweater. I don't really want it to be tight. This sweater isn't the right word. Cardigan. I never knew sweater meant something. Like growing up, we just called everything a sweater. And now I'm learning that an open front is a cardigan. And a sweater really means it goes over your head. So this isn't a sweater, it's a cardigan. And it's very light because it's like a DK yarn, and hopefully it'll be fine in the summer in the house. I don't know. I like to wear a sweater pretty much all the time. So I'm working on that, but I'm not really sure that I am capable. I mean, I'm capable. I could learn. I could do it, but I'm not sure if it's worth the effort versus all the other cool things that are in my head. So I might just make that for me, and I'll show you and say, look, you can do it too if you figure it out yourself. I'll give the pattern for the square, but I really want to move on to like the next project, and I don't really want to learn how to grade a sweater right now. And if I was doing a back and forth rows, it would be easier to learn how to grade a sweater. I think I know the concept of how to do the math. I like math. But because this one is squares, it gets a little more tricky. So someday maybe we'll go over that together. But for now, I think that pattern is just going to be a personal one. A square, I am almost ready to give to you. But the sweater part, it might just be a me thing. And I'm really excited to get playing with this yarn down here. It's waiting in a box. I have messed up all the yarn a bit because I was trying to get gauge swatches, so I tried to roll them back in. This one obviously is the fresh one. But yeah, these ones, the tails are all been used because I was trying to get a gauge swatch. I didn't get very far on this project, but it's going to be pretty. Oh, now I got too many hooks in there too. Look how far I got. So that's really exciting when you have something so tiny. But that is that. So hopefully I will just have new things for you, and whenever I come up with new patterns, I always do like a 30% off for the first. It was the first day, and then people were like, oh, I missed it, and I had chat too many, and I always feel sad when people miss it. Like this, you missed the drawing sign up. It was on all month long, and people still missed it, and I feel so sad for people who missed it. But sorry. So I will do more giveaways because I like that. I gave away patterns on Instagram and Facebook and through my email and on Facebook group and Facebook page. So this month, I think I gave away 9 patterns. Plus somebody got all my patterns, but they don't have, I didn't contact them yet because we just did it. So I do like giving the giveaways. It's pretty fun. I like to make people feel happy. And it's pretty much all I know. It's a pretty short live. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be more interesting. I tried to learn that too, to be like, what's the best way to do? I just like to do everything the best. And I'm not. I'm not always the best. So anyway, I didn't really have a real coffee this morning. Can you tell? This is my coffee. It's instant coffee and ice and milk and caramel syrup. But the instant coffee that we had, we ran out. So it's decaf instant, which is like worse than worse, right? But I get kind of weird on caffeine. Who won? Oh, you missed it? Okay, let me go back to that screen. It says Rescue Books Bookkeeping. So it's not really a great name for us to say congrats person's name, because it sounds more like a business name, Rescue Books Bookkeeping. But whoever owns that name count, that's who won. And hopefully they are right next door and I don't even have to send this in shipping, right? Just kidding. I know they're not right next door. We live out in the middle of nowhere. One of my best friends, we were both having some pretty fun months with work and stuff. So she was telling me all her cool things. And then she said, I was like, how are you going to celebrate? And she said, well, I'd like to get together, but she doesn't come out here in the middle of nowhere. It's like an hour away. So we don't see each other. My other best friend is like 12 hours away. I don't even know how far it is now. That was a long time. It's too far drive. So I don't see anybody except for you people. And I don't even see you people. I just see little names. Boring. So it's on my list also to figure out, maybe in like Facebook, they have a group thingy. I forget what it's called, but it's like a group chat room. It's a room. And I thought maybe someday we could plan that. But the problem is I can't plan things very well because my kids. So like today, the movie, like it's 10 a.m. here already. And that's how long it took to get my own shower. And then if I have a shower, then somebody else wants a bath. It's my turn. And then the next person wants a bath. And then we have to wait for the hot water. And then by the time Dad finishes breakfast and takes them outside so I can do my video, it's just 10 a.m. So it just feels like it's hard to plan. If I was retired, I would do it all the time. Little live videos that we could crochet together. But I do most of my work when it's dark and the kids are sleeping. So I don't really have anything else to say. I feel a little boring today. My brain is a little scattered. I'm happy somebody won. I'm sad for everybody who else who didn't. And I don't have a consolation prize. I read about that right last minute, and I was like, a consolation prize is supposed to be like, if you didn't win, here's your coupon, and you can get 10% off. And I'm like, well, that's no good because we just did a whole month of sales where you get like 60% off. So 10% off seems kind of, do you want a 10% off coupon? I could make one, but it just seems weird. Especially like 10% isn't that much. I feel like 10% isn't even a real sale. 10% doesn't even cover the taxes if you got VAT taxes. Doesn't cover taxes here in Saskatchewan. We get 11% taxes. So that's all I have. I'm just sort of sitting here staring at the screen going, Dad's outside with the kids, and if my video is still running, I don't have to go outside. I don't have to deal with them. I'm just avoiding. I think if they're still outside, I will try finishing my video for the Doctor Who, because I got to part 3. Yeah, I made a few mistakes with that one. Whatever row, I was like, look, we've made it to halfway. And then I realized later that we weren't at halfway. I thought it was this big and it's really this big. And so then later I was like, okay, this is the real halfway. And then I realized, well, it's not this big. It's only this big. So anyway, and then I babbled too much in a couple of the videos. So I thought I was going to have 2 parts because I thought that was the halfway mark. And then I realized it wasn't the halfway. So I thought I was going to have 3 parts, but there's still at least a half an hour to go for videoing. If I was just sitting in front of my TV crocheting, it wouldn't take me half an hour to crochet that much. But to slow it down for the video and then talk, it takes me half an hour for videoing. And then to edit it, it takes probably another hour, hour and a half to edit the 30-minute video. If I'm really on the ball and can focus. If my kids interrupt me too much, then I can't. And if it is then uploaded, if it's a half an hour video, it usually takes about an hour to render it from my phone. And then it takes another 3 hours to upload it to YouTube. And then it'll take like another hour or 2 to render or whatever it does on YouTube. And then I have to go watch it again and put in all the timestamps. So that takes like another half an hour. So it won't be done today. That's what I'm saying. Not done today. And then I think, well, is that even worth my effort? I could be cool with that cool little the pretty colors, and it's only this big, and I didn't get far enough. And my sweater, I didn't get far enough. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to work on. We'll see. And, oh, this one. I'm pretty sure you're going to like this. I am going to make a video. Woo! But this square is much smaller than this rectangle. So hopefully it won't be quite as long. And if I was really cool, we could have like a live walk, what's it called? Crochet along. I asked on the YouTube channel, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the little bell, and then there's like a community tab. I made a poll because I learned that they exist. And I said, hey, do you want to do crochet along together live? And people were like, yeah, mostly. And then I was like, I don't even know how to get that done. So it was a kind of sad question. I'm sorry. I mean, I get the concept of crochet along live, but I'm not really sure how to implement that because if someone cries, suddenly my live is over. Did you see my live unboxing on Facebook page? I got a minute and a half in and somebody rang my doorbell. I'm the only grown up here. Live is over. Turn it off and try again. So that's kind of the interruptions that happen all the time. I don't have really good office hours here. So, anyways, I hope somebody's day is super happy because they won everything. I hope everybody else's day is going to be good anyways. Maybe you can crochet some of those patterns you bought. And I do have a lot of patterns that aren't by me that I just keep buying, and I know I'm never going to have time. I'm always going to think that it's better for me to crochet my own patterns. I should spend more of my time crocheting my patterns because they will make me money in return. If I finish a pretty thing, I could sell the pattern. If I finish somebody else's little elephant, my son will be happy, and that will be it. But is that enough? My brain goes, it'll be enough later when I have time. He really wants this little elephant. So someday I will make him a little elephant, but not today. So anyways, I think I'm just babbling because I'm bored. My kids are outside and I should do work. And this is pretend work, but I should really get that done so that I can get it up for you guys so that you can crochet with me. And then we can be friends again. Yeah. Okay, so I missed a bunch of comments because I was too busy babbling and staring out the window. It's very distracting having the window right there because of the way our house is set up. Well, it's a trailer, so it's like a box. And then they built on an addition just at the porch. So this is me looking at the porch door. And it's a little windy outside, stuff on the line. Kids are playing and they're not fighting yet. Dad's out there cleaning up the yard / taking care of the kids. They mostly take care of themselves until they don't. Like Alice is 7.5 and Remy is 5 and Melody is 2.5. So she's pretty much at that age of just do whatever everybody else is doing. If they all walk this direction, she's happy to go along. If they're picking rocks, she's going to pick a rock. And then every now and then it's like, oh, but that was my rock. And that's what they fight over, right? So, yeah, I'll finish my lame old coffee. It's like pretend coffee. And then I'm going to make this video. And hopefully I'll get it up. And I'm waiting to redo the pattern, the file, so that I can put the links in it. It's free anyways, but then I'll put it on my website. I think right now you can only get that one on Facebook group. I don't really even remember. So I'm going to try to update that. And I did update some patterns last night with the new chart, my Tiger King. So when I first updated the patterns, I had interlocking. And then I learned that I can add mosaic. So I just put the interlocking in the chart and then the mosaic because they use the same chart. So I thought you could either print the beginning of the file or the end of the file and you'd have that chart in the middle. And then I got X's on the charts. So then I just added them. So then you had that file that had interlocking chart and mosaic. And then they added an X chart, like a X mark chart. So when you go and look at it on Ravelry, you have two files, but one is just the chart and one is written chart written, which is confusing, right? So I've been going through and separating them, which is really not a hard job, but it's just that added step. So that's why it's taking me a while. And I did manage to update a few throughout the last months. And I also realized that when I was doing X charts, sometimes they start at row 1 and sometimes they start at row 0. So as I'm going through and updating everything, I'm trying to make it consistent. Consistency is key. So I've changed the charts to start with always 0 when I see it that there's a problem. So I split it, and now you have a file that says interlocking, written, and chart. Mosaic, written and X marked chart that starts at 0, because then the 0 line matches the written foundation rows, and it's easier to match it up. And if I get far enough along, not all my patterns, but some of my patterns would really do well if the mosaic versions were edited to remove those mesh dots. The Brasso Tiger King, he looks good the way he is, I think. The amount of detail in there, it'd be very difficult for us to decide, well, was that a mesh dot or was that like a detail dot? So I think I'm going to leave him. But some of the other patterns, like this one, I forget what's called. Oh, Heart Levels. You can see like the solid areas. I think they would look better if they were solid. And then the same with this one, solid. So that one's too hard. The dots in here, I think I'll leave them as detail dots and not fill in the whole thing, right? So those are the kind of things, if I had a million hours, I would update all of those all the time. But I'm working at it slowly, and I'll get there. And someday I'll say, yes, every pattern I have is exactly the way I want it, instead of feeling like I'm catching up to myself. So thanks for watching my video, and thanks for all the comments. I am happy that somebody won, and someday I'm going to retire and I'll make more videos. So it's not really retiring, is it? Someday my husband will retire and the kids will be gone. That's really what we're waiting for. The kids have to go. And hopefully I can figure out a way. Rescue Books Bookkeeping. I'll click your name and I'll see if I can tag you. And if I can't figure out a way to contact you, you're going to have to contact me. And I've seen other people say, like, don't contact anybody who says ask for money. I'm not asking for anybody to pay anything. Don't fall for any sort of scams. But hopefully we can get contacted. And I have lots of ways where you contact me that are public. You might be private, so that might be why you have to contact me. But I'll blast your name everywhere and we'll get you. They never leave. The kids never really leave. That's probably true, although I'm not sure I would mind the visits. It's just like, I'd like to be able to sleep through the night. And I would like to be able to sit down and have like an hour of crochet without somebody fighting. So I just need them to be older. I'm a little bit tired today. We, I don't know. Everyone's like almost sick, it seems like. Like you can feel everyone's just a little grumpier. They just didn't sleep quite right. And I don't know if it's like the season change. It's finally nice out. And sometimes that snow melting exposes like mold in the ground and stuff. I don't know what it is. Everyone, the kids are just, I thought some were supposed to be happier, but they're losing their minds lately. Maybe it's just normal. Maybe I just always think that something's happening. I don't know. Mostly, I sleep when I can. Okay, so that's it. That's my vibe. I gotta go back doing something better. This is not good enough use of my time. I must be fully functional and fully, what's that word? Functional. No. Productive? Yeah. Be productive all the time. That's what I try to do. Although then I drive myself crazy trying to work on that, which is why I spent an entire month not coming out with 5 million patterns. So we will see you all later. Thank you for commenting and watching, and we will send congrats to our winner, and hopefully we'll get this all sent out and then everyone will be happy. I did also, on my email newsletter, I had sent out, hey, you win, and I got no reply. And then I sent it to someone else, hey, you win, and I got no reply. So I sent a third try saying, okay, you're going to have to comment back to me and say you want to be in. And then they did, and they got their pattern. And then one of these people replied to me. So I sent out another email with more free patterns, which is good. So hopefully we'll just keep doing that. And I'll just keep sending out free patterns randomly to keep people interested. I don't know. I just like to make people happy a little bit. So free patterns are always fun, and new patterns are always fun. And the video walkthroughs, I think you guys like. So that's where I'm going to focus my energy. Thank you for being the best. I don't know how to end this. Oh, there it is. Okay, multitasking, right? Anyway, enough babble for me. I'm going to be embarrassed if I watch this later. I'll be like, wow, Ashley, you talk too much. You know it. That's who I am. I'm gonna go now. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. I miss you already. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.